Hey Claiborne, it's Saturday. I hear there's a big sports ball game happening tomorrow. Or maybe next week, but I think tomorrow. I had a thought the other day. You and I are both adult LEGO enthusiasts with fairly technical backgrounds, so why don't we ever buy Technic? So today I changed that. I bought this very small entry-level Technic set that I thought I would use to assess whether or not I might like the full Technic line. As you know, I'm a sucker for a good propeller plane, so I figured that if any set would appeal to me, this one would. I don't know what I expected when opening the box, but it turns out that the set is fairly standard in terms of LEGO. Instructions, unordered bags of pieces, and stickers. Truth be told, the stickers caught me off guard. And Technic builds are much more complicated than LEGO builds, it turns out. Even though this was only 154 pieces, it took me almost 45 minutes to put together. Part of that is that at one point I got everything turned around and had to basically back the whole thing up and fix it. And that is perhaps the first reason I don't think I would do well with Technic sets. They're technical sets, and they require a much higher attention to detail than I give to set assembly. No doubt you and our viewers have noticed that I often put a piece on wrong or leave it out altogether until much later. Technic seems to make that a much more punishing affair. The other reason I'm not a huge fan of Technic already has less to do with the build than the subjects. Many Technic builds are of cars, and that's not really in my interest. But that does really highlight a reason that I like LEGO to begin with. They've done a great job of capturing a very light subject matter, something that's not just fun to build, but that, on observing it, it makes you happy. Of course, the airplane is a departure from that. I'm kind of torn on how this build came out. The parts that look airplane-y are a combination of big molded pieces and standard LEGO bricks. I do like the two working together, but I feel like when it comes down to it, a similar mechanism could have been hidden away in my red propeller plane pretty easily, and maybe this is a set mod I can do with my second plane. I do like the actual mechanic behind the plane. It gives it some more playability even if it doesn't perfectly represent what's actually happening. The wheels rolling makes the propeller spin. And this is a place where Technic does shine. I often find that I'm adding axes and gears to regular builds to add movement, and I wish LEGO would do the same. Lights and movements would increase the value of pretty much every set in LEGO's inventory. Also, Technic sets have some of the most unique pieces. Pieces with studs or holes sideways and forward, up and sideways, and all sorts of other combinations that many regular builds would benefit from. As you can see from this build, Technic leverages techniques that allow you to build studs out on both sides of the plane, even with the chassis as slim as it is. I don't think I'll pick up too many more Technic sets, even though I do like this one. They just don't make many more planes that I know of. But I do think that what this set has inspired me to do is to explore some more technical topics with LEGO. Claiborne, I'll see you on Tuesday.